everyone. My name is Dr. Pushpa Gaur. I am working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Electrical Engineering, JS College of Engineering since July 2019. So today I will discuss about a very basic subject which is known as Basic Electrical Engineering. This subject is important for each and every department of of engineering. Let it be civil, let it be electrical, let it be computer science, IT, mechanical engineering, electronics engineering. If we talk about any branch, this subject is important for them. So this subject is a basic subject which is common for every department. This is a course. This course is having a credit of 3. I will discuss in very brief about the course objective. Now, first let me tell you what is meant by course objective. Our college, JS College of Engineering, it is NBA accredited, and Department of Electrical Engineering is Tier 1 NBA accredited. So, based on NBA, there are certain course objectives and course outcomes set for a particular course. So, these are the course objectives which are set for the subject Basic Electrical Engineering. So, course objective means what are the objectives of teaching the course to the students, that is course objective. And what is course outcome? Course outcome is the outcome or the expected outcome from the student who have studied basic electrical engineering or who have studied a particular subject. So what are the course objectives for basic electrical engineering? Let us discuss. First is to impart a basic knowledge of electrical quantities such as current, voltage, power, energy and frequency to understand the impact of technology in a global and societal context. So basic quantities like electricity, current, voltage, power, all these quantities should be known to the subject, known to the students who is taking this subject. So this is the objective, to teach all the students who is taking this subject these basic quantities and the impact of this on global context and societal context. Next is to provide working knowledge for the analysis of basic DC and AC circuits used in electrical and electronic devices. Now, to analyze a circuit, any basic DC circuit or AC circuit. Now, what is DC circuit, what is AC circuit, all those things will be discussed in detail in the subject. So what is the way of analyzing those circuits? Let it be of electrical background or electronic background. Those circuits the students are taught to solve those circuits. Next, to explain the working principle, construction, application of DC machine, AC machine and measuring instruments. Now, there are many electrical machines which are applied in the industries. So, what are the working principle? What are the constructions of these DC machines and AC machines and other measuring instruments? We use many type of measuring instruments in our day-to-day life. We are using energy meter, which is a measuring instrument which is used to measure the energy consumed. So other instruments are voltmeter, ammeter, which are used to measure voltage, which are used to measure current. So working principle of those instruments are taught in this particular subject. Highlight the importance of transformer in transmission and distribution of electric power. Power is used by each and every individual of the society. So what is the importance of transformer in transmission and distribution? The electric power which we are using, that power is generated at generating stations. How from the generating station the power is transmitted to all other feeders, all other consumers, and what is the importance of transformer in that whole process, that will also be taught in this subject. So these are the basic course objectives set for basic electrical engineering. Now, course outcome. What are expected from a student who has studied basic electrical engineering? First is predict the behavior of any electrical and magnetic circuit. In the course, I will discuss about the syllabus where magnetic circuits are also there. So, what is the behavior of electrical and magnetic circuit that is expected to be predicted by the student who has studied basic electrical engineering? Then to formulate and solve complex AC and DC circuits, to formulate problems and to solve them. The circuit can be an AC, can be a DC. So the students can solve those types of problems. Identify the type of electrical machine used for that particular application. So which machine is used for which application, that the students can identify. Realize the requirement of transformers in transmission and distribution. So as I told you, what is the importance of transformer in transmission and distribution, that will be taught to the student, and it is expected that the student can realize after the completion of the course. Function on multidisciplinary teams. Now, this is very important. Function on multidisciplinary. Now, somebody may ask why being a mechanical engineering student or being a civil engineering student I should study basic electrical engineering. So the thing is, nowadays a mechanical engineer cannot sustain without the help of electrical engineer, and an electrical engineer cannot sustain without the help of a civil engineer. Same way, civil engineer cannot sustain without the help of mechanical and electrical and electronic engineers. That means what, each and every individual department are interlinked to each other. How? Nowadays, we know that the industries are going automated. So, in making the industry automated, electronics, CAC, and IT plays a vital role. So, but in an industry, there may be mechanical instruments present, there may be electrical instruments or devices present or machines present, and for the whole construction there may be requirement of civil engineers as well. So without the help of, without the correlation, without the coordination of these different branches, it is not possible to run an industry. So this subject is taught, this is one another reason why this subject is taught, because every individual engineer must know basic electrical engineering. And same way, the electrical engineering students are also studying many other mechanical subjects, many civil subjects, and many CSC subjects in their first year. So it is very important to have the basic knowledge of each and every department. So in the first year, in the very basic year, all these subjects are taught so that the future engineers can work in multidisciplinary terms in the future. So this was about the objective. Now I will talk about the syllabus in very brief. The syllabus, basic electrical engineering, is divided into total 8 modules. DC circuits, magnetic circuits, AC single phase circuits, 3-phase circuits, DC machines, single phase transformer, 3-phase induction motor, general structure of electrical power system. So these are the different topics, different modules of basic electrical engineering. So in the DC circuits, the very basic of DC circuits will be taught. What is circuit, what are the various components of circuit, what are the different types of circuits, that will be taught. What are the different laws associated with DC circuit, that will be taught. Also, different theorems associated with DC circuits will be taught. Next, magnetic circuit. In magnetic circuit, concept of magnetic circuit will be there. BH curve, analogy between electric and magnetic circuit, Faraday's law, different types of losses, energy stored in magnetic field, all those things will be taught in magnetic circuits. Then comes module 3, which is AC single phase circuit. In the first module, DC was taught. In the third module, AC will be taught. So in this subject, fundamentals of AC will be taught. So here, what are the RMS value, peak form factor, then peak factor, peak value, different time period, frequency, then different types of circuits like RLC, resonance conditions and everything that will be taught. And a very important thing, phasor diagram will be taught in this particular module. Next is three-phase circuit. So in the two single-phase circuit, very basic of electric AC circuits will be taught. Then applications will be there in three-phase circuits. We can say how to measure voltage between the three phases, that will be taught. Relationship between the line and phase quantities will be taught. Again, the phasor diagrams will be there, and how to measure power by using two wattmeter method. That is very important. That will be taught. Then we will move to DC machines. In DC machines, different types of DC machines will be taken into consideration. Like DC machine, in DC machine we'll have DC motor, we'll have DC generator. So different types of motor and generator, then different constructions. What is the working principle? What is the starting process? How to regulate the speed? All those things will be taught in this module number 5. In module number 6, single phase transformer is taught. Single phase transformer, like I said, transformer plays a very vital role in this power transmission. So that will be taught. What is this construction of transformer, working principle of transformer, what are the various tests, what are the various losses associated with transformer, open circuit and short circuit test, then regulation and efficiency, how to find out the efficiency of transformer, that will be taught. Then three-phase induction motor. Now induction motor plays a very important role in industry, and most of the industries they are considering three-phase induction motor only. So what is the working principle, construction of three-phase induction motor, that will be taught. Then the toxic characteristics and everything, how to start, what is the revolving theory, rotating field theory of induction motor, that will be taught. So all these things will be covered in three-phase induction motor. Then starting of induction motor by star delta, starter, all those things will be covered, and speed control will be taught. Next is general structure of electrical power system. So like I said earlier, how electric power is generated and how it is that we are using that power, because usually generating power stations are situated at a very remote area. So how power is generated at such a remote area, and how we are staying at an urban area but still we are using the facility, that is studied, that can be explained when electric power system is taught to the students. So power generation to distribution, throughout the whole process, how power is generated to how it is transmitted to how it is distributed to the user or to the customer, that is us, that will be taught in general structure of electric power system. After that, earthing of electrical equipments, the various electrical equipments we are using, why earthing is required, and then wiring practice, that is also very important. So wiring practice will be also covered in this particular module. So this was in brief the discussion about our basic electrical engineering syllabus. Now yes, these are few textbooks which you can follow while studying the subject. Out of this, I would say C.L. Wadhwa, all the books are good. C.L. Wadhwa is also very good. Then Chakraborty Nath, yes, Asfakushan is very good. Then from here J.B. Gupta you can use, it is very good. So actually all the books are very important. So very important and very easy to understand. So the students can follow these textbooks and reference books. So this was all for today's lecture. I will conclude here. So in the upcoming lectures, I will start explaining one by one and take an individual module. So in the next lecture, I will be starting module number 1, that is DC circuits. Okay. So here I will explain about the circuits, and then I will move on to the theorems and different laws associated with it. So for the time being, yes, I will stop here. next class or in the next lecture, I will explain DC circuits. That is the first module. Thank you for your patience.